You know that feeling when you open your phone for a minute and you close it feeling like you are losing at life, like nothing happened, but your brain goes, you are behind, and it hits you in the chest. And then it gets personal. You start replaying it. Am I wasting my life? Why is everyone moving and I'm stuck? Is something wrong with me? But hey, you don't need motivation. You need to understand what's going on with you. Quick question. Have you ever felt behind even on a good week? Like you worked, trained, showed up, and one scroll later it's like your progress got erased. Yeah, that feeling has a structure, and I'm gonna show you the exact place where it sneaks in and how to cut it off at the source. The tiny experiment, I tested this on myself. 10 minutes watching successful content. People winning, people glowing, people flexing results. The kind of stuff society rewards. Money, beauty, status, attention. And after 10 minutes, I didn't feel inspired. I had a clear feeling that I was doing something wrong in this life. Like my brain filed a report, sir, we are losing, please panic. And to be honest, I didn't really like it. And then I did part 2, 10 minutes doing something real. Writing, training, planning, cleaning my room, anything that moves my life forward. And after that, I didn't feel behind. I felt normal, grounded, capable. Same person, same day, different environment. So what changed? Because the answer isn't you're insecure. The answer is way more mechanical. That I'm behind feeling is not a fact, it's a measurement. You have a system in your brain that constantly asks, where do I stand in the group? Because for humans, status wasn't a luxury, it used to mean safety, resources, even survival. And this is why the feeling hits so hard. Your brain treats social rank like it matters. But here's the modern problem. Online, you don't compare yourself to a real community. You compare yourself to a global highlight reel curated by algorithms optimized for attention. And that breaks the measurement. Two specific distortions are doing most of the damage, and after this, you'll catch them happening in real time. First distortion is the scoreboard problem. You are not seeing people's lives, you are seeing their scoreboard. Numbers, wins, headlines. Look what I've achieved. And your brain treats it like the whole story. But a scoreboard never shows the injuries. So you don't feel behind because you are failing. You feel behind because you are measuring yourself with someone else's scoreboard. And if you don't choose your scoreboard, the algorithm will. That's where you lose control. And the second distortion is worse because it makes you compare unfairly without realizing it. The second distortion, you compare your real life to someone else's edited life. It's like comparing your raw, unfiltered face in harsh bathroom lighting to someone else's carefully edited highlight reel with perfect angles and a filter. Of course you feel behind. You're comparing behind the scenes to the trailer. You see their best moments, their cleanest angles, their biggest wins, their after photo. And you compare it to your full reality, the doubts, the messy days, the slow progress, and the boring work. You are not comparing to a person, you are comparing to a highlight reel. So no, the solution isn't stop comparing, that's impossible. The fix is make comparisons serve you instead of eating you. And I'll give you a way to do that in the next 24 hours. Not someday, not in theory. Two tools. Then a 24-hour reset you can actually try. The tool number one is a comparison filter. Choose your reference group. Right now, your brain is comparing you to everyone. Celebrities, influencers, and the top 1%. People with totally different resources, backgrounds, and timelines. That's like judging your running speed by watching Olympic finals. So here's the filter. You compare yourself only to people who are in your lane, one or two steps ahead, and relevant to the life you actually want. Everyone else, they're content, not measurement. But this alone doesn't solve it because even in the right lane, you can still feel behind if you're using the wrong metric. So the tool number 2 is extract mode. When comparison hits, you don't ask, why am I worse? You ask, what exactly are they doing that works? Not they're better. What are they doing? What's one thing I can copy in the next 24 hours? That turns comparison from shame into a blueprint. This is a switch from status to the skill, from panic to the plan. Now here's your 24-hour reset. Do this once and you'll feel the difference. Step number 1. Mute or unfollow 5 accounts that reliably make you feel behind. Not because they are bad people, but because your brain can handle that scoreboard all day. Step number 2. Write your own scoreboard for the next 7 days. Just 3 process metrics. Stuff you control. For examples, 30 minutes creating daily. Train 3 times this week. 1 video by Sunday or 45 minutes starting before work. Step number 3. Just do it today. Pick one person you usually compare yourself to and run extract mode. What's one thing they do that I can copy today? Then do it for 15 minutes. Not perfect, just start it. Your goal isn't to become them. Your goal is to stop using them as a weapon against yourself. Because the moment you have your own scoreboard, the internet stops controlling your mood. Here's what's really happening when you feel behind. You're borrowing a scoreboard you never agreed to. So the fix isn't be more confident. The fix is choosing what you measure and turning comparison into instruction, not punishment. And remember, understand it and you control it.